Hello everybody, today we are playing Flare Empyrean Campaign. So let's start a new game. As you see, I've played for 2 hours, so I know what to expect. We will choose our character here. I have my custom made portrait. Here it is. Okay, we will be scout, so ranged attacks. Our name will be Cassia, and we will not check permadeath. Empyrean, the city in the sky. It is a majestic fortress and the last battalion of humankind. At the height of the kingdom's power, the city was a beacon of peace and law. When darkness invaded the world in the last age, people abandoned the surface. Empyrean was the only refuge. Now the age of humanity is ending. Empyrean is crumbling. Scarcity and political infighting have consumed the city. Some, in desperation, flee to the surface, hoping to survive without the protection of the city. But no one returns from the surface. Most die or go missing. A few hide and survive for a while. Surface dwellers cling to hope that they will return to Empyrean someday. Hope that a hero will fight back against the darkness. There is always hope, but not for everyone, not for you, not for the exiled. Okay, so that was the intro. If I understand it correctly, we will have been exiled from the Empyrean city, which is something like heaven, I think, and our goal will be to get back into Empyrean. So here is a little tutorial which shows us our interface. So up here you can see health bar, here is mana bar and XP bar. Here we have map and various icons. You will see how they work in game. We are moving by arrows, and by clicking our mouse we can shoot, which is very convenient way of using flare. Okay, let's go, let's kill our first zombies. Let's do our first quest. I would try to rush as fast as possible, because this first quests are quite simple. Greeting stranger, it's not often that we have people come here from the west. I see that you are carrying a weapon. Would you be interested in helping us? Go on. One of our encampment's resident, Krolan, works in the nearby mines. He supplies me with various gems that I can craft into jewelry. Krolan has not returned in some time, and I am starting to think the worst. Could you please travel to the mines and look for the Krolan? I will find some way to reward you for the trouble. Yes, of course. We are here to make something good for anyone, as in every RPG, so of course we accept. Here is Alchemist, Florin, and he will be very useful at the beginning, but I'm afraid that we have no money.
How can I help you?
To buy some supplies. Yeah, we have nothing, but never mind. We will have some soon. Let's activate waypoint. These waypoints are very useful because they we can travel, I'll show you, to the hyperspace, and they will be opened as we discover them in the map. So it is basically the way how to fast travel. Here we have shared stash, so we can put anything here and it will be available to us in various locations, which I didn't discover yet. Here it is very important book for the main quest, because those whose names are written here in Gravebloom ink are admitted passage to the trail of the redemption. So basically, if we will be able to write our name here, we will be able to be redeemed and maybe to come back to Empyrean City. So let's go to the Salted Fields, which is our first map. We have some goblins here. It is very convenient that when money drops to the ground, you don't have to click on them. You can just walk around them and you will pick up them automatically. I'm bleeding, as you can see, but now it's okay. I lost a little bit of health, but there is auto regeneration here, so after a while we will have our life back. You can improve the rate of auto heal or self heal by wearing some items which provide better healing rate. Aloe vera, it is crafting resource, very useful thing because we can make health potions out of that. Let's go to the prediction mines and let's look for Krolan. Okay. Gold. Let's open this crate. Zombie. Okay. Mana crystal and Krolan is in not best shape. As you can see, he's now dead. Sorry, my friend, but you want to kill us. Yeah, and I forget to show you quest log. This is right here, and now it says that we should use our Krolan's key to search his chest, and we will do so. Krolan's chest. We have Krolan Emerald. Okay, we cleared the mines and we can go back. Now our log will say that we have to return to Udana to inform her. As you can see in Flare, every creature is respawned after you leave the map, which is a little bit annoying, but we will get used to it. Okay, let's try to make a guy here. Well, first off topic, maybe I should tell that I'm playing it on Linux. It is Void Linux distribution, which I love because it is without systemd and it is rolling release and it is quite stable thing. And, saying quite is not, I'm not making justice for Void because I am using Void for 1 year almost, I think, and it never breaks like in a hard way that I cannot start Xorg or something like that. So I am very impressed how well contributors are testing new packages, versions, and so on. I have found Krolan, but he was no longer of this world. Oh, that's terrible news. Our camp is really small, so this is devastating loss. If it's any solace, I have his key and this emerald, mementos to remember him by. The key is enough of a memento. For your invaluable help, I can at least make you a ring with this emerald. Which is great because we received treasure ring, and she says that just thank you.
Looking to buy something?
And that's nice because it gives us 5% plus to find item chance. I cannot speak in English, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, now we can talk with Florin about the book. What can you tell me about the Book of Death? The Book of Death tells of redemption for those who sign their names in the Gravebloom ink. Your sins will be vanished away, and you will be able to return to whatever you were banished from. So, where can I find Gravebloom ink? Gravebloom ink is not something you find. You must make it yourself. Beside the Gravebloom flower, you will need to sacrifice your own blood with special blade. Even if you can create some Gravebloom ink, you won't be able to write with just anything. The ink won't stick to a normal quill. You will need to find something capable of holding Gravebloom ink. If you can perform the ritual to make Gravebloom ink and find suitable writing utensils, redemption may be yours. Okay, thank you for the info. Now we can buy some empty bottles, which is great because bottles. Oh, with shift you can choose the amount you want to buy. Let's buy 10. 50. Okay, so we can buy another 5. And why I'm buying empty bottles when I can buy health potions, for example? Because health potion cost 20 gold. This one is twice cheaper, and you can use craft alchemy interface here to craft your own healing potions. After a while you will have a lot of aloe veras, so it is not a problem. Only empty bottle, so you cannot find empty bottles, or I didn't at least found any, so you have to buy them. But yeah, and when you progress, prices go up, so it is not that idea to spend all money you have on the bottles or generally on items, because they will be more expensive later. That is annoying. Okay. And I feel that in Flare, sometimes it is not worth clearing everything, because you will return to many maps so many times that you know that it makes no sense to grind a lot. Yeah, so I was talking about Void Linux. So if you are into this stuff, you can check it out. I can really recommend that. The second thing which may be interesting for some is that we are now playing on Wayland, actually on Sway, which is Windows Manager based or similar to i3. It is drop-in replacement for i3 but running on Wayland, and currently it almost reached the version 1.0. Currently we have fifth release candidate available. I am using Gitmaster and it works great. I have solved almost everything. Everything is working. The only thing which left for me is Redshift, and it probably should work. From what I read on Arch Linux Wiki, DRM method should work, but before starting Sway, so it's not as useful as dynamic changes, but maybe I will use that. I don't know. We'll see. For now, it's okay that it is not working, but I'm sure that people will figure out how to make it work, because there are many forks of Redshift which should theoretically work, but for me they are currently not. Yeah, but as you see, I can record my screen, I can record my audio. I have a script for that, which I modified. It is not my script, but some guy wrote it and it was very outdated, so I modified it quite heavily. So we are now using VF recorder as for recording video, and we are using Pulse Audio to record audio. And I am recording separately Flare and separately my mic. The script will at the end combine them into one file, but I probably will use some post-processing for the files, so I store them also separately. And yeah, now there is plenty of goblins here. We have useless slingshot because I have the same. Okay, let's talk to this guy, Abassi. Be careful on those roads. These goblins are nothing but trouble. Yeah, I know. Thanks for warning. It's the least I can do. When I awoke this morning, my journal was missing. No doubt one of these filthy green creatures stole it from me. If you come across my journal in your travels, please return it to me. Okay, so this quest I find
How can I help you?
quite unbelievable, you know. He's tradesman and he have a lot of things like I don't know, fighting daggers and so on, but the goblins sneak by and stole his journal, which is worth nothing, and you will see that it contains nothing interesting, so this quest doesn't make sense for me. But it is Flare, and Flare is not about some immersive quest. I think it's more action, like RPG, like Diablo, so yeah, we can forgive it. Now let's take a look what we should maybe buy. Recon Sandals, max HP accuracy, 25 max HP. Well, this is not bad at all. Let's take it. Let's sell this. Let's sell slingshot. and that's okay. So now let's go find this journal. Crystal. Not very useful for me, but generally, of course, useful things. Yeah, so what's left? If we are talking about Wayland or specifically about Sway, which works under the Xorg and is not working currently in Sway. One of the things is remote access. So I don't know, maybe there is something that can be do about it, but what I read is that maybe they will implement free RDP protocol as a backend to share our screen, which would be great. But we will see how it will end up. They are also planning, probably, or maybe Red Hat is planning to implement their, I don't remember this new thing, something like video server, something like Pulse Audio, but for video and audio, and they are currently developing it, and I'm sure that they will want to support that, so that also will be great. We will see. Now I'm firing. You could see that I killed them by the secondary attack. My mana is depleted now, and it is not very powerful attack, but it have advantage that it goes through various targets. So I don't know if it was useful against his protection, but yeah, it worked. I can show you how I can. Oh no, they are not aligned, but you can shoot through multiple enemies by this special attack. Later we will have more of them, and as I see it, I have level 2 now. Okay, so we can put some points to offense and defense. Okay, 5-7 will be okay, and we can choose our powers. So I think that I will choose this Wolf Eye, which adds to accuracy and adds to critical hit chance. It is passive power, and I think that it will be okay. And we are reaching 25-minute mark, so I will return journal. And finish this video, and hopefully upload it if everything will go well. Here's your journal. Wonderful. Yes, I'm very glad. Okay, guys, we have a minute, so maybe let's go and grind some XP, because next time we will start at the beginning of the map, because I'm going to turn off the flare now. Okay, let's kill also those. So thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, please post them down below. It's my first YouTube video, so I'm sure that I'm making a lot of mistakes here, but if it is okay, also I will be glad if you let me know that everything is okay. Again, thank you for watching, and let's see each other in the next video on the next map. Bye.